Hello, I'm LeAnn Olson, physical education, teacher education. I originally made a poster that has lots of words on it. Because I did ask my stakeholders kind of how it benefits them, and they talk a lot. So I just put them up there. I'll hit the highlights here in a minute. This is for adapted physical education. And so I think less than a third of states in the United States require adapted physical educators to provide physical education for students in K-12. Tennessee is not one of them. North Carolina is, Virginia is. So our surrounding states require adapted physical educators, but not here. And most of our students stay here or stay fairly local. And so they need to be able to provide physical education to students of all abilities. Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, when it defines special education, it says classroom instruction and physical education. Very specific that all students get physical education. When I first came here and I went to a local school and we were working with her students in the CDC classroom, I said, so when do your students get physical education? She goes, oh, they don't. And I was like, wait, that's against the law. They have to have access to physical education. And so the next year we went back and the kids had PE. They threw all the kids in class with 60 other students and they all kind of hung out around the outside. And we call those perimeter kids that don't engage, don't get instruction. And I was like, this is exactly what we don't want to see. And so actually the teachers, the physical educators there were like, we don't know what to do. We haven't had those experiences really either on how to do this. And so our students' project was to create interventions and ways to engage these students from the CDC classroom. So sometimes we get to work with Johnson City Schools. Our main community partner right now is Jeremiah School for students with autism. And so we go there at the end of my course. Well, we actually go about 8 to 10 weeks, depending on how our breaks align. We go every single week, and we deliver physical education to their students who don't otherwise get it at all. And so this provides a really great opportunity for our students. The first third of our course is me just kind of giving them a ton of information. I don't expect them to remember it all. I tell them I want you to know enough to be dangerous, okay? Students must have physical education and you have to be able to advocate for that. You have to know what type of modifications to provide for those students. Really trying to be creative and think outside the box on how can we make sure to engage every student in what we're doing. A student in a wheelchair during a soccer unit, it is not okay that they're the scorekeeper. Like you have to figure out a way for them to engage in soccer skills. And so we really work on that part of it. And then we jumped into Jeremiah School. And most of our graduates on our exit survey for them say this experience is the most beneficial experience in our entire program. Because a lot of them have never worked with a person with a disability or really engaged. And so this allows them to have some level of comfort. It allows them to see a wide range of abilities and figure out how to do some interventions with students. And a lot of our students come away. This student talked a little bit about his experience and said that moment changed me. And then Joe Cullen, who's the executive director, our students provide one-on-one because they have low student numbers in their classes. When we go, and I generally, the first few I'll teach to show students how to teach them, or I'll demonstrate, here's the stations we're doing. And I say, all right, my students, pair up with one of their students and you're going to take them through the stations and you provide the interventions that you need. This year, we were really excited. We got to take them to the pool. So we went to the pool. This week we did disc golf. The previous 2 weeks we did swimming. And so that was really great to get students in the pool and they really enjoyed that. So, and our students also have to participate in Special Olympics. They help run events or participate in running parts of Special Olympics. We just had basketball here in February and they write reflection pieces on that. So.